We got a piece of chalk there. Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I think we should introduce ourselves. My name is Bo Wrangler, big-time cowboy movie star. I want everybody out there to see my brand new film. It's called The Hotel.
Oh, it's getting good reviews.
Yes, it is. In fact, they're saying The Hotel might be the best Western.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Hi, my name is Jack Diamond. I'm a local Hollywood talent agent. If you haven't become famous in Hollywood, it's probably because you don't know Jack.
Oh, and last but not least.
Hello, Hollywood. It's me, Evie Starlight. I'm not the brightest star in Hollywood, but I sure know how to sparkle.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are the citizens of Hollywood. This is the final round of the funniest Citizen of Hollywood contest 1947. Now we are your finalists. We have made it through round after grueling round of comedy competition. We did the knock-knock joke round. Tell them your best one, Jack.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne the tub, I'm drowning.
Then, of course, we had the things crossing the road round.
Yes, we did. Why didn't the toilet paper cross the road?
Why not?
It got stuck in the crack.
And that last round we had was the general joke format. So now I think we should each tell the joke that we told to get here to the funniest, to the final round. And of course mine was, everyone looks at me, Bo Wrangler, cowboy movie star. They must assume that I've been a cowboy my whole life. Well, that's not true. At one point I was actually a fighter at the Roman Coliseum. Yep, a fighter at the Roman Coliseum. But there was this one day I saw this lady eaten by a lion. And I decided on that day I wasn't Gladiator. All right. Next we have.
Go ahead, Evie.
If you have 5 bananas in one hand and 5 grapefruits in the other hand, what have you got?
What?
Massive hands.
All right, and last but not least, Jack, tell your general joke telling.
Okay, so there's a farmer, and he needs a job. He goes into town. He sees at the local bar that they need a bouncer. But this guy's a little skinny little farmer fella. Walks up and says, I want to be your new bouncer. They said, we need a strong fella to be our bouncer. We can't, you're just a little scrawny little fella. He says, wait, I'm a strong guy. Listen to what happened last week. I was on my farm, I was plowing the field. The plow broke down. I got out. I went to fix it. The plow went over my arm right here. Cut it off. Right there.
Oh.
Cut off my arm. I'm so strong, I picked up my own arm. I put it into some ice in my cooler, drove back home, and sewed it back onto my, right there at the elbow. All by myself. He says, wow, that's strong. You got the job. He goes, great.
Did you go grab that mic stand just for that joke?
Yeah, because I can't do that with my own mic in my hand.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the general joke telling round. Now we're on the final round, which of course is the 99 joke. Now this is the hardest joke format known to man. Why? Because we have to make these jokes up off the top of our heads on the spot. What we do is we go out to the crowd. We'll talk to this fella right here. Sir, what's your name?
Juan.
Juan, where are you from?
Mexico.
From Mexico. Bienvenidos. Now we have, you have a junk drawer there at home?
No.
You don't have a junk drawer. You're a very tidy man over here. Not tiny, tidy. Yeah, not tiny. All right, let's say you go to a grocery store. What's an item of food that you can find in a grocery store?
Milk.
Milk. Okay, make milk funny, Evie.
Okay, 99 milks that were spoiled walked into a bar. And the bartender said, oh, hey, you spoiled milks. I am not serving you in here. And the spoiled milk said, why not? And the bartender said, because I can smell your dairy air.
Dairy air. Okay. Name another food item in the grocery store.
Apple.
Applejack.
There these 99 apples, and they walk into a bar, and bartender says, I'm sorry we don't serve you apples in here. They said, we don't want to eat or drink here anyway. This place is a little seedy.
There you go. And last but not least for me, another item in that grocery store.
Eggs.
Eggs. All right, so 99 eggs go into the bar. And the bartender says, I'm not serving you eggs. They said, I thought you did. He said, I guess the yolk's on you. So there you go. That's the format of the joke. But here's the thing. When we do the actual competition, we are all going to have to do the same objects. Yes, that's the way it works. And here's the other thing. When we tell these jokes, we need some response from the crowd to figure out how well we're doing or how well we're not doing. So we're gonna have another practice round where you are going to get warmed up. When you hear this sound, that's your cue to cheer, applaud, scream for the jokes you think are funny. Let's practice that right now. Funny joke? All right, some of you got it. Let's practice one more time. Funnier joke? That's what we need. Now we need one object this time that all three of us are gonna tell a joke about. Who's gonna get that object? Jack?
I get it,
All
I
right.
get it. I got the young man right here. Hi there, fella. What's your name?
Keaton,
Keaton? Is that right? Where you from, Keaton?
Alberta,
Alberta, Canada? Wow, good to have you. Get a kid over from overseas right now.
I thought Alberta was his mom.
Well, what's your favorite thing to do in your pastime? Like, do you have a hobby? What do you like to do? Play sports?
yeah,
What sport's your favorite?
hockey,
Hockey.
Hockey. We all have to tell a hockey joke now.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first? I'll go first. 99 hockeys. They go into the bar. The bartender says, "Come on in." And he gives them a little bit of liquor and smacks them in the face. And the hockeys go, "What was that?" He said, "It was a slap shot." Thank you. Thank you very much. Next.
99 hockeys walk into a bar, and the bartender said, "Hey, you hockeys, I'm not serving you in here. I don't like you." And the hockey said, "Man, you are skating on thin ice."
There you go.
99 hockeys walk into a bar. They walk up to the bar. It's a female bartender. She says, "We don't serve you hockeys in here." They said, "Why not? We've always liked you. We thought you were very pretty. How about puckering up?"
Puckering. Oh, wow. That was... All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the warm-up
Pucker
round.
up.
Now, in that round, Jack Diamond would not get a point, obviously. He didn't get enough applause. However, we have nobody to keep track of our points. So we need a volunteer from... All right, I saw this hand right over here first. Come on up here into the microphone. What's your name? Emma, where are you from? From Southampton. How about a nice big round of applause for Emma, our volunteer?
I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah, I stayed at a little hotel right next door to a pub right across the street from a church. Do you know it?
There you go.
You should get out more often.
All right, so Emma, you head right over there to that chalkboard. Now, we have Evie Starlight, we have Bo Wrangler, that's me, and we have Jack Diamond.
That's me.
Now, after each round, Emma, you will decide who got the most applause and give that person a point. You understand? But we need another object. Evie, why don't you get the object this time?
All right, I'm gonna talk to this man in the fancy hat. Hi there, what's your name?
Jack.
Diago. What do you do for a living?
I live in Brazil.
He lives in Brazil for a living.
What's his job?
What's his job?
Do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job.
What's your job?
I store drugstore.
He works in a drugstore.
Now what?
What's something you use in your line of work? We're gonna go with medicine.
Medicine. There you go. All right. Perfect.
You can call me later. I hope you understood that. Okay.
He's got a ring on his finger.
That doesn't mean anything to me in Hollywood. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
All right. 99 medicines
Yeah.
go in the bar, and they say, "What are your medicines doing in here?" And they say, "We're seeing if our friend the fish is here." Go with me. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
What
they
did you say?
So the medicines go in the bar, and the
Yeah.
bartenders, "What are you doing?" They said, "We're here to see if our friend the fish is here."
Fish.
The fish. He
In
says,
the bar.
Yeah. He says, "The fish is not here yet."
Okay.
He says, "Why don't you go to that chair right over there?" And he says, "Why that chair?" He says, "That's a seat to meet a fin." Seat to meet a fin.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Just like that, yeah. Wash over. There you go. That's it. Next.
Medicines walk into a bar like this. Hey, bartender, like, can you give us a drink? The bartender said, "I'm not serving you medicines." And they said, "Oh, why not?" And the bartender said, "Because you haven't even taken 1 minute to look up from your tablet."
Okay. Jack Diamond.
99 Medicine's walking to a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve you medicines in here. He said, why not? He said, we just don't serve you. He says, wow, you're a real pill, aren't you?
Okay, Emma, who had the most applause? Was it me, Bo, Jack Diamond, or Evie Starlight? Yeah, that's how this game works. All right, let's do another round.
What?
I'll get the object this time. All right, who has a great job out there? Everybody got a great job. Isn't that sad?
That tiny little child.
No, the kids have better jobs than the adults.
Who has,
That's a
did
good
you raise
job.
your hand over here? Do you have a job? What's your, oh, you don't have a job. Her job is to go to school.
Oh,
All right,
that's a
let's
good
go with
job.
that. What's your favorite subject?
Doesn't pay well, but
He's... What's an object that you would need for recess?
Shoes?
Shoes.
That's
Very good.
That's very advisable.
All right, shoes.
99 shoes.
Wait, hold on, Jack.
What?
I think we should make this a little harder for ourselves.
How's that?
Well, last time we all did the same object. Let's do that, but let's each go down. We'll go down the line, then we'll go down the line again. So we each have to tell 2 jokes about shoes.
You have no soul.
All right. Oh. All right, all right.
99 shoes walk into a bar like this. And the bartender said, hey, you shoes, I see you. I'm not going to serve you in here. And the shoe said, darn it, we were trying to be sneakers.
99 shoes go in the bar. The bartender says, I'm not serving you shoes. They say, why not? He says, last time you laced the drinks.
99 shoes walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve you shoes in here. He said, is it okay we just sit at the table in the corner and converse?
99 shoes, plastic shoes, walked into a bar. And the bartender said, hey, you plastic shoes, I'm not serving you in here. The plastic shoe said, what a crock.
99 shoes go in the bar, and the bartender says, I'm not serving you. They said, we actually don't want anything to drink. We brought our girlfriend with us, and we're going to draw pictures of her. Is it okay if we sketch her? Okay. That's what we're going to do, Emma. We're going to go down the line. They're going to vote on who had the best round. So let's hear it if you thought Jack Diamond had the best round. Evie Starlight. Bo Wrangler. Emma? Yeah, they got my name wrong. It's Bo. It's close. All right, well, it looks like Bo and I...
Bo and you?
No, Jack and I both have a point.
Yes, you do.
You do not have a point
I'm
in
not
Evie Starlight.
mad about
You could get a point now. This is the speed round. Now, the way this round works, folks, is we get one object. We each tell a joke, and then keep going until somebody cannot think of a punchline or it's a real stinker of one. That person will be kicked out, and it's between the other 2 who get the point. So we need that object, Jack. A speed round object.
Excuse me. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Rocky.
How you doing there, Rocky? What do you do for a living, Rocky?
Beer taster.
Come on, you're a professional beer taster? What a sweet gig that is.
Yeah, right?
Do you work in an office environment?
No, on the streets.
Oh, on the street, that's good. Name an object that you would need to use in your line of work.
Booze.
Booze. Booze. I like booze. Okay, I guess we're gonna do booze.
99 booze.
99 boozes.
Yeah, beer.
Okay.
All right, it's a speed round, so we gotta go down the line, down the line, down the line. Is it beer, or what are we talking about? Is it...
Boobs.
Booze. Booze.
Okay. And who's starting?
99 booze walked into a bar. And the bartender said, hey, you booze, I'm not serving you in here. The booze said, why not? And the bartender said, because our waitress got really mad at you last time. You drank so much, you tried to lick her.
Nine- 99 boozes go in the bar, and the bartender says, I'm not serving you. They said the other bartender serves us. He says, well, I whiskey wouldn't.
99 boozes went into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve you boozes in here. He said, we have to have a drink. We hear it makes you wiser. He says, how do you know that? He said, it made our friend Budweiser.
99 booze walked into a bar. And the bartender said, hey, you booze, I'm not serving you in here. And I think you're a bunch of jerks. And the booze said, that was a cheap shot.
Booze go in the bar. The bartender says, you can't bring that big furry animal with the triangular hat in here. And they said, it's our cognac.
Guy named Boozes walking to a bar. The handyman Boozes.
Handyman Booze.
He walked up to the bartender and said, we don't serve you. And he says, oh, we don't want to drink. We want to hang our little sign. We're trying to advertise. We're handyman. Would it be okay if we do that? He says, sure. He says, do you have any tape? The Scotch kind?
Booze walked into a bar and the bartender said, hey, you Booze, I'm not serving you. I don't think you're old enough. And the Booze said, we definitely are. We brought plenty of proof.
That's good. That's a good one. 99 Boozes go in the bar, and the bartender, he says, I'm not going to serve. You know what? I am going to serve you. They said, wow, that really raises our spirits.
99 Boozes walking to a bar. They're them same handyman Boozes.
Really?
They said we wanted to tape that up on that board, but the board is loose. Can we borrow a screwdriver?
That's good.
99 Booze walked into a bar and there he said, bartender, I don't know what we want. What can we possibly have? And the bartender said, I'm not going to serve you Boozes in here. And they said, why? The bartender said, I'm not serving you because all you do is whine.
99 Boozes go in the bar. The bartender says, I'm not serving you. You're terrible for the environment. They said, what are you talking about? He says, I know you're loggers. Jack?
All right, 99 Boozes walk into a honky-tonk bar. He walked up and the bartender says, hey, I don't serve y'all here. Y'all can't drink in this joint. He says, we're sorry, we didn't know that. We're from Manhattan.
That works.
99 Boozes dressed up as sailors walked into a bar and the bartender said, hey, you sailor Boozes, I'm not serving you in here. And they said, we really need a drink. We just came into port.
99 Boozes go in the bar, and they said, this bar is very hot. Is there anything we can do about it? He says, go stand in that cold barrel over there. That's our bourbon.
Oh my gosh. What did you do in your childhood? I wonder. Were you dropped? I got nothing.
Oh! Which means this point's between Evie, Starland, and I. Get us an object, Jack. We'll each tell one joke.
Another object. Let's go over here, this lovely young lady. Hi there, ma'am. What's your name? Where are you from? It's Ellie from England. Let's say I go to where you live in England and I want to buy something to remember my trip by. What is something I would buy near where you lived when I come back to the States? Say, look what I bought in England. No, you know, one of them things you get. You know.
Souvenir.
What's a souvenir?
Big Ben.
I'm going to take Big Ben back to the United States of America. Okay. Maybe they sell a smaller version.
Maybe.
This is the tiny Big Ben.
The little bit.
Little bit. All right, Big Ben. That's what the lovely lady said. Big Ben.
Okay. 99 Big Ben's going to the bar. And they said, the barman, he's British. Yeah.
Are you gonna do the
I'm gonna
accent?
try.
I'm not.
Is it? Hello, Big Ben's. Yes, welcome to the bar. Go grab yourself a seat in the park.